Alright, welcome back. So you see when you delve into your little chemistry, biology and physiology and all these important subject areas, this is how you find nutrition. See? Nutrition is not something that you should study or it is in a book. That's not true. My experience, I'm sharing my experience of what nutrition is. Somebody who has maintained pretty much him weight all him life. You never hear me talking about I want to lose weight or I want to gain weight. I don't have those type of mind tricks. I don't get myself ill with my thoughts. That is another food for thought. Alright, so let us jump back into this thing. So in previous videos, I was telling you that it is good to have a good understanding of chemistry, physiology, biochemistry, and all these important subject areas. I am saying this to say, there's the need to read when you are not reading yourself. You'll have to read something else. You'll have to read the focused knowledge of some other being when you're not paying attention to yourself. When you're paying attention to yourself, you realize that where you live is a part of your diet. So if you are a melanated person, you need to be in the tropics, right? For the most part. Then you realize that what you listen to is a part of your diet. You don't want to listen to the 440 hertz sounds, the noise of the city and the machineries. You want to reverberate with nature. You want to hear the 432 hertz. You want to hear the white sound of the waterfalls. You want to hear the birds chirp. The wind moving through the forest. That's a meal. You want to get out there in the sun. You want to catch your sunrise. You want to catch your sunset. This is what is called nutrients. Your sunrise and your sunset, source for vitamin A and vitamin D. And to activate calcium in the body. Alright, for metabolism. Then you realize walking barefoot on clean soil in the earth, in the forest. Walking barefoot actually activates your kidneys and get your pumps oiled. You know your pumps are your lungs. So when you walk more, you breathe better. You breathe from your diaphragm. Otherwise, you would be breathing from your diaphragm when you're asleep. See? If you're healthy. But walking bare feet, guess what? It massages the sole of your feet, which activates your kidneys. So your kidneys start to dance in your back now. And then your kidneys communicate with your brain to regulate your blood pressure. You see? So even walking regulates your blood pressure. See? And I'm not even talking about nutrition in terms of food. Because eating foods that are grown by the sun, we must make sure that the food is produced by the sun and the soil. It is very important that organic foods must be produced by the sun and the soil, not grown inside a building or in some container. Must be grounded and linked to the sun, the cosmos. Know your diet. Again, not only that, the people that you amalgamate yourself with or you surround yourself with are the companies that you keep, the relationship that you get involved into. These are a part of your diet as well. It's not everything that you put into your mouth per se is diet. The relationships that you have are also a part of your diet. See? The books that you read, the things that you read, even if every day you get up and you're not reading any book, but you go out there and you read a sign and you read these unhealthy word spells, they become a part of your diet, the mindset. See? So you must train your mind by reading healthy books that can help you to trigger epigenetic activities. So reading is also a part of your diet. You see? So we have to also be mindful that even affirmations are a part of your diet. You know what I mean? Your routine affirmations. You're getting up in the morning and you're chanting a certain, words, casting a certain word spell out there. You are grateful. You are grateful. You are healthy. I am healthy. I am grateful. I am God. I am strong. I am blessed. I am abundant. These are also part of your diet. You see? This is what you use to create that deliciously balanced meal that you will consume daily. See? And when you are fasting from this meal, you get only healthier. You see? You're letting go of attachments, more attachments. You are not emotionally onto anything. You see? So you will tend to remove the attachment better. All right? So life is about realizing that you came into this world to detach yourself from the mind tricks. It is the mind tricks that you need to pay your electricity bill, you need to pay your rent, you need to pay your light bill, you need to pay your mortgage. It's the mind tricks that telling you that you owe the student loan. All of these create mind tricks. It's something deep down inside of you telling you that you owe your parents something, you owe your children something, or somebody have this over you, hanging over you, and that person going to make you feel ashamed. All these things are mind tricks. Those mind tricks that talking about you're poor. You know what I mean? You can't make it. Those negative words, they are mind tricks. And the more you believe into these mind tricks, guess what? They form the true reality of what is called the matrix. So when you let go of these mind tricks, let go of the detach them. The emotional attachment, when you let go of the emotional attachment to these mind tricks, you now begin to break the matrix. You see? They are all mind tricks. And all these mind tricks becomes reality because of your emotional attachment to them. So when you hear people talking about fear, you must be able to see clearly with your clairvoyance. You must be able to see that fear is really false emotion appearing real. So you develop some unhealthy attachment to a relationship, knowing that, hey, you didn't really get into this relationship to love this person from a space where your heart is balanced and centered. No, you got into this relationship, and for whatever reason you were neglected, abandoned, but this person came along probably to teach you some lesson how to let go. But instead you form this false attachment, emotional attachment to this individual you call love. You see? So, but this is fear acting out, false emotion appearing real. You didn't really love that person until you fix yourself just by getting a detox. You might realize that you released that unhealthy emotion and you're no longer loving that person like you thought you did before. You see? Right. So sometimes we must break the mind tricks by revisiting our unhealthy emotional attachments, and they might be from childhood days. Some you got while you're a teenager when your hormones are really in motion. See? So break the mind tricks, and then you realize that you will start having a healthier diet, and you will understand, you will see what exactly is nutrition when you are able to navigate the matrix, escape the toxins, escape the radiation, escape the unhealthy people. All this type of diggle daggle and hiding and escaping and dodging and going through the loopholes is really what is nutrition, and it will get you to a place where you are healthy enough, confident enough to speak like somebody who have done the work, who have been paying attention all these years, you know what I mean? And know exactly that you weren't really eating no 3 meals a day and doing all these other rituals. You weren't doing that. And you're still here today with the brain firing, the body looking healthy, and you're confident. Yes, that's nutrition in of itself. The urban e-commerce that is out, because we're going to do some gardening, don't we? Go and build some garden. So give thanks.